Hello, hello, hello! Want to go for a coffee and sketch date? Let me share my process of half an hour of sketching while sipping coffee on a rainy day. The drawing got overworked and my inner critic showed up, but I managed to brush it off. What I got in return was a state of mindfulness and a moment of connection with strangers. I'm starting with watercolors and coffee. And I choose an ochre yellow because that sort of corresponds with the main things that I see in the cafe, the tables, the menus on the tables, and the lights hanging. Even though you cannot see the interior because of privacy reasons, I couldn't film here, I think this is still useful to see the process. While the watercolor is still drying a little bit, I am starting with a line drawing. I'm using a Lamy Joy calligraphy pen and it has gray ink in it. I start by drawing the stuff that I see behind the tables and the menus and sort of things around it. Just drawing people loosely, not looking for likeness. It's not what I'm aiming for. I'm just really enjoying putting a line on paper and playing with the shapes that I put down and looking if I can make it all align a bit and that I can make sense of it all. Once I have sort of established the sense of the place, I also think I need something in the foreground. So I draw a part of my coffee cup and I also draw the man that just came and sit down at the next table. Now it looks like he is sitting at my table, but well, whatever. These realizations and thoughts can throw you off while you're drawing, or you can just let them go and keep drawing. What would you prefer to give attention to? Negative thoughts or the joy that drawing brings you? I keep adding texture and lines and more details, looking around me and enjoying adding stuff, observing people and drawing them. And as long as I am having fun, I'll just keep going. The more I do, the more I want to add, actually. So all those white gaps, I just want to fill all of it. And that might not be the best thing to do composition-wise, but it is the best thing to do for me because, well, I'm just really enjoying the whole process and that is what this is about. We all have thoughts while drawing. Often the inner critic pops in to share some very unhelpful information like, that's all wonky, the perspective is wrong, what a mess, it's all out of proportion and that kind of stuff. Right? It's part of the sketchbook practice and it happens to all of us. I love sharing these things on Patreon and the community there is wonderful and shares their sketchbook successes as well as their doubts, and so do I. We learn so much from each other. I also share more process videos like this one and also pro tips, ideas and inspiration. Join me if that sounds like something you would like to be part of. There's a 7-day trial, so you can dip your toes in before deciding if it's for you. Link is in the description of this video. I want to keep going, but when I add more pen lines, it might become messy and dense. So instead, I pick a different tool for adding some more depth. This is a Faber-Castell Pit Oil pencil. It's a soft black colored pencil. I try creating sort of layers in my sketch with it, and well, you decide if that's successful or not. I don't know, I'm just enjoying the process. I go back in with my gray pen again to give a few more bits of emphasis here and there that was kind of lost while adding the pencil texture. Again, you decide if this is successful or not. There is really no focus in the drawing, but I'm just really having so much fun filling the whole page, filling the gaps. And if you keep filling the gaps, you have the risk that you lose focus. And maybe you don't always need a very important focal point. If the point is that you are drawing, calming yourself down, getting into the moment and all of that, it's not about the result. It's really about the moment in the process and enjoying what you're doing. Your creativity is key when it comes to filling your sketchbook pages. This sketchbook page is eventually just a really great memory of a moment to myself. half an hour of drawing with a fresh cup of coffee, and I love that. And at the end, I was looking at my page and I thought, well, it's overworked. It has no focus. It's not that great. But while I was there, 3 people in a row were noticing my little sketchbook and said something about it. They loved that I was doing it, were interested in the act of drawing, but also the result of it. 2 people took pictures of it because they were in it. And it was a great moment of connection with people as well. So this page, even though I wouldn't hang it on the wall, it makes me really happy when I see it because there's a great memory in there, a wonderful moment. Thank you for watching. I hope this was inspiring for you and I hope you will go out and draw yourself. But before you do, hit subscribe here on YouTube and then I'll see you next week.